How's it going, lads? Marshall here. Welcome back to another review on the channel. Hope you guys are having a cracking Sunday. It is Sunday. I think it's Sunday, so we'll say it's Sunday. Anyways, we got this card last night. It was Neymar, 98 rated premium footies. And that is key, by the way. And I've tweeted out, I've got everyone's opinions on the cards and why they would do the SBC. The links are key. And that premium is absolutely key to this card and whether people actually want to complete it or not. Given that the 96 team of the season, who statistically isn't like greatly different to this card, is 300,000 coins. And this one's 1.5 million, give or take 100k on the Xbox and PlayStation, and untradeable. So people look at that and think, yeah, it's mainly the links. That's what I've got from Twitter anyways. Obviously, this card does have the added finesse shot trait too. 5-star, 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 5-star. Still a 5-star combo, 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot, high-low work rates, and he is 5'9". His stats are amazing, but like I did say, it's not that much of an increase upon his team of the season. You look at the stats and you compare and contrast. The main difference is the increase in the shooting category. A lot of them's been up by 7, some 6. But again, if you want to use like a chem style to boost the team of the season to potentially level this one, Hunter chem style. You get the pace boost and you get the shooting boost as well. So again, it's mainly like, you look at that, you compare the two cards, there's not too much of a difference statistically or attribute wise, but when you look into it, there is reasons to do this SBC. So we're going to look at pretty much everything today regarding this premium footies card, Neymar Jr., and give you my opinion on the card. If you guys do enjoy, please leave a like on the video. Drop a comment as well. I want to see your opinions on this SBC and this Neymar, and whether basically you're going to do them or not, because I think this will split like opinions in the community. Obviously, Saint Maximin, I think that's like the highest Saint Maximin, so there's a difference from Saint Maximin, his previous card. Not much of a difference, mind, I will say that much, but Ben Yedder, huge difference. Varane, huge difference. Mendy, huge difference. And this one, not so much. So there's some with massive differences, these premium footies, but there's also some where it's not much different from a previous card. In terms of stats, he's got 99s in terms of acceleration, sprint speed, penalties are 99, but I don't personally like his run-up on this game. 99s. Agility, ball control, dribbling, 99 composure, and that is it for the 99 show right there. But his stats look absolutely terrific in different areas apart from the physical traits. Well, I said traits because I moved on to traits, but the physical stats: 61 strength, 74 aggression, 75 jumping. Not exactly like an athlete in the Olympics, you know what I'm saying? He's got a finesse shot trait, like I did say, has been added to this card. I think previously injury prone was there, they removed that to put finesse shots. We've got flair, we've got outside of foot shot as well. With that being said, let's jump in to the gameplay. So here we go, lads, into the gameplay. By the way, this would have been out last night, but it took us so long to complete 16 separate SBCs. It was quite ridiculous, so got it out for this afternoon. It's 1 PM. Honestly, time, I don't know if you guys, but time for me, it flies by at times. I don't know where I'm going with that. But anyways, into the review. That was the first goal we got with Neymar. Rainbow flick into a volley. I mean, it is what it is. By the way, the position I used him in was Cam in a 4-2-3-1, and he excelled there. I've always said with Neymar's, going back probably like the last 3 or 4 FIFAs, Cam is his ideal position, man, because he gets involved in the play. And when you got a player of this caliber, this talent, you need to get him involved in the play, because if you're not like using one of these complete insane players as a focal point in your team, it's pretty much pointless to use one of these players. You know what I'm saying? Especially if he's above like pretty much everyone else in your team in terms of brilliance. By the way, we just skipped past that scorpion kick from Saint Maximin from nearly outside the area. But again, that was Neymar in the position. Look at where he kind of holds himself. It's just behind the striker, but he creates so much space. Even there, you see that little drop back he did, where basically I can cross it, I can get Ben Yedder involved, I can cross it further, get the other guy involved. But Neymar is giving me a secondary option, or a third option, where he's just dropping it a little bit further back, or creating a space in that kind of role just behind the striker to receive the pass. I could do a skill with Saint Maximin in that kind of scenario, or I could just play Neymar in. Again, Neymar shows for the ball there. Didn't press R1 to make him come short or anything like that. He's showing for it all the time, and that is absolutely key yet again with this Neymar. It's all about the movement. The positioning is utterly exquisite. As for the pros, we've got the pace, we've got the dribbling. I mean, he's used to those pros on the cards. He's always a speed dribbler on these games. This one's no different, so if you're going to feel or like believe that you're going to feel a difference or anything when it does come to speed dribbling with Neymar compared to, let's compare him to his team this season, previous high version. You're not going to see the difference in the speed of the dribble. It's just not going to happen, unfortunately. You're going to see some more clinical finishes from time to time, and obviously the position does help, but even with the left wing one, the team this season, in-game, you could just switch him to cam, so it doesn't really matter the position apart from the links. So will you feel anything different in-game from this Neymar? I felt like he was a little bit more clinical, not going to lie. In front of goal, he was very accurate, very precise, and he scored 9 times, so happy days. He did get 1 assist, but like you've seen from many of these clips, I just like to dribble with Neymar. I think it's one of those things, simple to say maximum. When I get the ball with these dribblers on FIFA, I want to take everybody on. I don't know if you guys are the same, but if I get a skiller, and he's got good dribbling and stuff like that, I will try and take as many people on as possibly I shouldn't. I mean, on this game, it doesn't always benefit you to take literally everybody on, but it's just what I enjoy, you know what I'm saying? We did I think right there in that clip, we did a fake Rabona. I can't see because it's lagging for some reason on my playback. We did a fake Rabona, and then I just picked the corner out. Nice little finish from him. But pace, dribbling, movement, his evasiveness is insane, and his finesse shots are really good as well, as we round it off with a Rabona volley. It's not a Rabona. Hey, summary time. So there we have it, lads. I just called a rainbow flick a Rabona volley. So it is what it is. Rainbow flick volley was what I did mean. As you guys can see, 9 goals in 9 games with 1 assist. That is decent considering like the majority of opponents. When they've seen the team that I had at the start, you would have seen it. Lots of like pink cards in and stuff like that. They've seen that team and they just back out. So that cost a game against him. But I played 9 full games and he got 9 assists and 9 goals and 9... Why can't I speak? He got 9 goals and 1 assist in 9 full games is basically what I'm saying. I played 17 games in total with him because people just backed out. So it's cost 17 games against his record, but I haven't played 17 full games. I don't even think I played 9 full games. But that is basically how many games I played was the 9. He was very good. Very, very good. It's just like, when you're kind of comparing the cards in terms of what they can do, the left wing... Team of Season 96 version and this Premium Footies 98 version, there's not too much extra you're going to get from this one. And I think that is like where it's going to bring in the conversation whether he's value or not. I think a lot of people would look at this, me included, I was like, dude, this Neymar's going to be insane. But on the pitch, he feels quite similar. The only main differences that you will see is the clinicalness when it does come down to finish. And I thought he was very good in that area. He was a great finisher of the ball, hence why I've given him 9 in the shooting. Plus, he's got the added finesse shot trait, which is absolutely fantastic. And no more injury prone. Passing, he's getting an 8. I thought it could have been better in certain areas. Some of the through balls got away from the, like, Ben Yedder, Saint-Maximin, and who the hell? Griezmann was on the other side. So the through balls did get away from his teammates. So I thought he could have improved in that area. But again, it could have been personal error. Or what's it where you make your own error? It's not personal error. I don't know, self-sabotage, whatever the hell it is. But yeah, it could have been my mistakes, which I'm not taken away from. 10 out of 10 for dribbling. Neymar's always been one of the best, if not the best dribbler on FIFA for the last 3 years. And this one's no different. Utterly insane. Speed dribbler, 5-star skills. Job's a good one. And he's just so flairful. It is ridiculous. Physicality, he's getting a 5 again, man. Again, not much has changed in the physical category. 74 aggression now. But again, that's not great in itself. 61 strength. He's very weak, so he's got no fight in him when it does come down to the aggression and strength. He does have the stamina, which I think is most important for this card, because even with like strength and aggression, he's evasive, so it's rarely going to come into play anyways. And his jumping is 75, which would affect crosses, but if you're doing that, one question would be, why the hell are you crossing to Neymar Jr.? That would be my question. As for the similar cards, we've got some recent ones in there. Saint-Maximin, Ben Yedder, and we've got Frank Ribery, and that is if you all use them centrally. So if you use those cards centrally, you'll get a similar feel to a Neymar in this game. And like I said with the Saint-Maximin, he's got a very similar kind of dribbling stance to Neymar in this game, so it's very nice to use. The overall rating for myself for Mr. Neymar Jr. will be a 9.9. I don't think he's like... Yeah, I think he's still lacking in certain areas. His brilliance, it is an increase, but I still feel like there's something off in game from time to time. Like, I get more out of Saint-Maximin. I get more out of Wissam Ben Yedder. sometimes it's like Neymar, I just need you involved that little bit more. So, yeah, that's why he's getting a 9.9. Obviously, strength and aggression, it is low, but again, he's a dribbler, speed dribbler, he's evasive, so it doesn't come into play too many times. I could have marked that against him, but I just didn't. It's just, for me, I felt like he should and potentially could have done a lot more for myself. The value for coins, now this one's going to be heavily debated, I think, because it's always going to be between the fact of, like, I've got all this untradeable fodder, and someone's already tweeted me that, so it works out cheaper because I only have to buy the FUT birthdays. That isn't necessarily true, because every piece of your untradeable fodder, whether it's like an 88 Erling Haaland gold, or if it's a team of the season Fred 91 rated, every single one of them's got opportunity cost. So they've all got a value, it's just not a market value. For instance, if I had the Freds and I used them in an SBC, that is basically, I don't know how to explain this. It's a very hard one to explain to people, right? Because you've basically got this value in terms of players and these ratings in terms of players that necessarily don't have to go into this SBC. You know what I'm trying to say with this? And people will argue that they're untradeable, but they do have, like, a cost. Because if I didn't have that 91 team of the season Freds and I had to purchase him, it costs coins. Yes, he's untradeable, but if you needed to kind of replicate it, it's got a value to it. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm kind of going with this. So the overall value is 1.5 million for the SBC of Neymar. I'm going to say that's an 8.0 value for coins. It's still a good value. If this Neymar came out at any other period of the year, people would be salivating. Where things come out of your mouth. People will be salivating this SBC. It's like the greatest value SBC of all time. And I still think it is decent value, so that's why he's getting an 8. I'm not saying it's like terrible value. It is decent value. It's just like the main thing, if you want the links, like your links to any Brazilian on the game. These cards link to any Brazilian on the game. That's obvious, isn't it? Why am I saying that? Basically, they don't link. He does link to every Brazilian on the game. What I'm trying to say, and my voice doesn't allow me, he links to other FUTTIES premiums. You've got like a left mid FUTTIES premium, bang, he's got a link in there. You want him to link to a random League One player, bang, strong link there, he's in the team. Whereas previously, you'd probably have to go PSG, or you'd have to go Brazilian, or you'd have to go Brazilian within League One. You know what I'm saying? Or just League One. To get him strong links, weak links, or any links in general. Whereas this one, he links to more players and strong links to even more players as well. So that is where it kind of comes in clutch, you know what I'm saying? So for squad building purposes, I definitely do see the value. In terms of player ability, that is where it's a bit of a discrepancy, because they offer the same in-game in my eyes. Enjoyment, 10 out of 10. Insanely enjoyable, and that's what I'm liking about this recent batch of cards. St. Maximum, 10 out of 10 enjoyment. Utterly insane and enjoyable player. Same for Ben Yedder, and the same goes for Neymar Jr. as well. So he's getting a 9.9, 8.0, and a 10 out of 10 for his free ratings today. Well, that's going to be it for the first review. I do want to get Varane sorted. That should come out today. If not, it'll be tomorrow. We'll see on the 6 PM content. But thank you very much for watching. If you guys have enjoyed, leave a like. Get amongst the comments. I want to see your thoughts on this Neymar and the value compared to his team of the season. Definitely want to see that, because it's always good taking in different points of view and learning and expanding your knowledge, right? I like having these discussions, because even though player reviews are my personal opinions on the card, I like to create a discussion. I like to discuss and get other people's opinions on the card, because that's the way I think review should work. Yes, this is my opinions, this is my review, but I also want to see your opinions in your review. So get amongst the comments. If you guys have enjoyed, leave a like I said, get amongst the comments, subscribe if you want to see more from myself, and yeah, have a good rest of your day. The football is on the telly.